What does your health currently look like?
You want us to draw this out?
You can draw it, you can write it, however you feel.
Okay, this is the first thing that's wrong. Right knee. Ouch. Basketball injury. Cal State. Or East Bay. 2 is stomach. From the beer drinking and the smoking, the lungs. It's too much. Okay. 3 is the back. Only because I've been in a couple of car crashes. And every time it get cold, the back hurt. So, and then as of late, it's been my neck. It's not sleeping right. So this is what my health looks like. It's not healthy. You know, I can write right here, like, or even on the back.
Okay.
Not healthy, but working on it.
We talked about a chart to where, like, our teenage years and stuff, you know, this is my heart showing that I'm healthy here. This is my teenage years. This is the middle of my life till now. We talked earlier about being indecisive and not being sure what you really wanted to do in life. And now that has ended me at poor health and homeless and living in the shelter. So I was like, feel like a little X'd out, you know.
And that's me, that's an apple. I feel like an apple that on the outside it looks good, but in the inside it's damaged.
You're sincere with that. Father died in 09, so can't get no worse than that. And my mother is like, well, we need cancer pops up, it's gone again. Now you got this cough, you don't smoke, we don't know. So it's one of them little squiggly lines like your heart monitor, right? You got a grandmother that ever since my grandfather died about 5-6 years ago, she don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. That's just the way I say it. She doesn't care. Love her life is gone. So if she lives tomorrow, she make it. She doesn't, she's okay with it. She won't go to a doctor. She won't go get checked out. You know, so get over it and just content with it. Put it in somebody else's hands. One thing I'm concerned or for certain about, which I can tell you is 100% all good, is my kids. That's why I'm okay. Because I'd rather kill myself,
And have
right?
the kids.
Make sure they are right. So the one thing I can tell you about pretty much, yeah. Like I know myself. I know I'm gonna make it tomorrow. Don't know. Don't know my kids will be here tomorrow. Damn right. So I'm pretty much a military type cat. I straight to the point. We either gonna give it 100 or we just not gonna talk about it. So.
Mine is like a hill. I'm on top of the hill because I was at first. It was down here, and I kind of went up and down, and now it's on top of the hill. It's going up. It's going up because, man, I was. Sometimes when you neglect yourself, you don't know how bad you are until you really get bad when it hits you, boy. So I encourage everybody to keep your health up. Get them checkups, do everything you can. Stay healthy.
I've written with an extended family. Too much high sodium fried foods on a consistent basis. Should drink more water and cut down on the soda. Use less butter, which is animal fats, maybe margarine or canola oil. as we get older, our body, it takes, it's harder for it to break down. You gotta, it's like a classic car, at some point you gotta put super on and let it, so it'll burn more efficiently. We should drink more water. In the summer, I think you shouldn't even drink soda. If you do, you should be able to count it on one hand. If you do, and it better not be on a hot day, because where's the water in soda? And then, people buying these big gulps at 7-Eleven and stuff, not nothing against 7-Eleven. We got people with diabetes in their mid-30s. That's crazy. It's crazy. So we got to watch what we eat and all that stuff. I'm not perfect, but there are some things that I do watch what I eat. Like I've made the decision to eliminate pork in my diet. I ain't no Muslim or none of that. It's just being conscious. If you read the word, it says not to eat it, but either significantly cut down or leave it alone. That's the first thing the doctors say when we come up with but that's your personal choice, though. It's okay that every once in a while, maybe, because I can't choose for nobody else, but I can choose for me. Because there's some things I need to eliminate from my diet and, life. You know what I'm saying? So this unhealthy, be it psychologically, physically, or mentally.
And I was diagnosed with early detection cancer in October. And certainly that's one of the things that motivated me about attending something of this nature. Like I said, early detection, went through a series of operations. Just got tested last month, cancer free, and so I can smile like
Body question mark. I don't know. I think just for brothers, I'll speak for myself. Like I just don't let on to the doctor. I really don't. I don't know if it's just like a chore. I don't know if it's because just during the school year, like I'm just working hard. In the summertime, I'll take my time and actually take care of myself. But I put a question mark because I don't know. But I do know I helped my boy move last week, and now I tweaked something on my muscle on my side of my back, so I'm sore and stiff on the left side. So that's why I have that sore and stiff right by my side.
I drew a heart in the abstracts around it because it's pumping strong. And the reason I drew this is because, at 50 years old, after what I've been through in my lifetime, with running the streets, I'm just grateful that I got a strong heart, and I'll be 50 at the end of this month. And for somebody to have that, and for the stuff that I've been through, I feel blessed because I got some friends that didn't make this age, or they're not in good health standards right now.
So me, my name is Siddiqui. On my body feel, I wrote it and I put a X on it, like this is me. I could be in trouble. My feet gets locked up to the bone, but still I tell myself it's okay. I guess with my medical coverage, the news my doctor gave me was bleak. So even though my body is hurt, I'm okay. That's how my body feels. There's nothing wrong with me, it's just pain.
Right here I have a sidewalk coming out of your right field, my left field. And this curve here is like my past life, and a lot of things went bad and I wasn't taking care of myself. But as this sidewalk began to straighten up, I'm starting to get into preventive care. And this crossroad here are avenues that I could take to make my health better. So once I get to this square here, I want to get all the diagnosis that I can about my mental and physical health, and take some avenues in trying to live a healthier life. So,
Thank you. Thank you all for sharing.
my kids, they both have ADHD. That's a condition which I grew up with too. I grew up from it, but I don't think I completely grew out of it because I'm doing outpatient today, trying to correct my life. But I spend a lot of time with them because I see them go through a lot of stuff, being the way they are, and it's the attention that I was getting when I was a kid, which was very little. So I see so many ways where I can help them, and this is me every time they get an appointment over to San Francisco General, I would take them over there to their appointment for the speech therapy and all the other stuff that they do when they go there.
Family. But now, what does the health of your community look like? What is the health of your community? Your community can be where you work, where you live, you're happy.
Mine is no guidance. Are young, me being in a different generation, like I don't know how old everybody is, but speaking for my generation, we look up to older people, but then we don't because you guys, like, we look at it as hypocrites. So we don't have no guidance. We don't, from our older people, and then the older people ain't getting no guidance from the younger people. So I think we should help each other based on the community.
My community, the state of it as of last night. These are apartment buildings on my block. Right on the side of every building, you see you can hear a bunch of guys drinking beer, smoking weed, you understand. Just one block away from where I live, this is a guy with a gun shooting. Somebody got killed last night, right down the street from my house. These two people represent the neighbors that I have who consistently argue about drugs every night. That represents these two people here. And of course, this building that you see at the end of the corner, I'll consider that vacant, but it's not vacant. It's been taken over by a bunch of homeless people. I ain't mad at them for that, but don't be breaking windows out of cars if you're gonna be living down the street from me. You know what I mean? So that's the health of my community at this time.
At first I said hell, but then I thought about it. But then I put no love, because if we can't love each other, then it's all downhill.
A lot of people don't know how to love because they ain't never been loved.
Right, and I feel like love conquers a multitude of sins. Love, you know, when I was growing up, when my father was growing up, when my older cousins grew up, there was love in the community. You know, because my best friend's mama could whoop me, and you didn't call the police on her. But now if your best friend's mama whoop your son, you calling the police. And that's not love. Love is, it takes a whole community to raise a child. And that's what love is. And so I put no love. I put no love.
So I skateboard, and I'm pretty sure when skateboarding first started, it was people smoking, but not as much as today. So when I go to the skate parks, people are just there smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, drinking, and when I go there, it's just people like just go in there to smoke and just hang out. But like other people just go there to like skate and practice their tricks. So, yeah.
I would say a little, I'll say a little shocked in a way, because I've never found myself in, doing things like this, taking a part in something that affects me directly, so I'll say shocked, but grateful at the same time.
Well, my one word is content. I just moved here from San Francisco. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. And it's just nice to be back in a black community where groups like this happen. Because I don't see too much of that happening across the bay. And you get, none of us know each other. We're plucked from different environments, I don't think many of them as good as they could be. And obviously there's a lot of love here and concern from the community. And that makes me happy.
Relief. I'll say relief, because I must admit that what I'm doing today I've never done before, ever. And I think that knowing that it's groups like this, people like you guys who are out there trying to reach us all, gives me relief, because hope is a good thing. Now, because we have to struggle for so many things, of course, we live where we live. We see what we see. We deal with what we have to deal with. A lot of people truly do lose hope, and you shouldn't do that. But to be where I am today and experience what I'm experiencing today is relief.
Drew just my immediate family, me, my wife, and my son. I'm the sun, she's the moon, and he's our star. And I put it all within the heart. It's supposed to be water. So that's like wisdom, or just clean, trying to have a clean heart. I think that's the first key to good health.
My body's too heavy to hang from a tree. My mind is too deep to be brainwashed against humanity. My shoulders are too strong to give up on life behind issues. My arms are too strong. My legs are too strong. My desires are too strong to give up on you and me. For I am one of the seeds created to be. For I am one of the ones sent forth to awaken dead eyes, to motivate forsaken souls, and share knowledge with those who are lost. Open the minds and encouraging the vulnerable, the abandoned, and the despondent, so that they will rise. Rise above their issues. Rise above the surface of social ills. Rise above the gender worn out paradigm of conditioned beliefs, of conditioned ideologies that cause one to be left without confusion and disbelief. You see, my body's too heavy to hang from a tree. And my body's too heavy to hang from a tree. Design, my mind is proportional, a protagonist at best in his conquest that was never optional. So I stand tall and I protest, using education and elocution to refute the genocide and executions of human beings from the typologies and schemes such as medication, frustration, and alienation. Subliminal messages are sent forth to eliminate those who haven't assimilated. So I speak out, you see, because our bodies are too heavy to hang from trees. And my body's too heavy to hang from a tree. And you cannot assassinate the truth, and the truth cannot be killed. My mind became heavy as I learned to unlock the doors to ignorance. My mind became uplifted when I found that life could be lived harmoniously. And my mind became enlightened when I found out that there's no need for poverty, and that there's no place for envy, and that greed is one of the tools used to enslave and consume the souls of restless beings. They have so much energy, they lose focus of life's most precious reality, which is you and me. See, life is more than a game of chances. Life is more than do or die circumstances, because the ones that stand make it. Because life is bigger than any one person issues that have been used to captivate you and mesmerize you, defeat you. And if you can be tricked in and shut down, isolate and medicate, then you too can elevate yourself from the masses of fools who are out there clowning themselves. Then you too can elevate yourself, then you too can emulate those who withstood the fire's flame of bias, discrimination, contradiction, and the torture chambers. Oh, but you can reach a lofty place in the afterlife. But in this life, you should fight for the cause of freedom for us all, for every light should shine. The reality of life is to live in the glory, reap the benefits provided by you by your Maker. For your Maker did not make a mistake, for all there is for you. See, my body's too heavy to hang from a tree. And I bow down only to one who has a power greater than me. And from life interpretations I've gained, knowledge, strength, and determination to succeed, you see, my body's too heavy to hang from a tree. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, one more time.